1889, Merkenbacher Mill. Karl Birkenhoff founded his fine wire drawing shop here, a thoroughly modern operation. Karl Birkenhoff was ahead of his time. He improved the drawing die and therefore the quality of the wire significantly. And his sons built the first multiple drawing machine, which achieved ever finer wire diameters using a continuous production process. This invention, whose basic principle is still in use today, resulted in a significant increase in productivity for this important new technology and created the basis for the worldwide market success of Birkenhoff and his BEDRA brand of wires. Today, the company is a gem of the German metalworking industry, which still owes its leading international position not only to the quality of its products, but also its continued attention to the needs of its customers. In other words, its vision of itself as a problem solver. But it's all about the production of copper alloy wire. Superficially, it seems to be only the same process over and over. The new metal supplied is sorted into the proper composition. Our raw materials are melted at over 1000 degrees Celsius in the master furnace, and the first wire is created using continuous strand casting. The first stage in mechanical processing is the cold roller, where the wire is rolled from about 16 millimeters down to 8 millimeters diameter. In order to achieve the right consistency of the wire for the bull block, the rings are heated at specific temperatures for several hours. Afterwards, the wire is drawn down to ever finer diameters using a drawing machine. Birkenhoff uses optimized electroplating in-house in order to achieve the high standard of wire coating that customers demand. Because of the extremely small diameter, the wires quickly become brittle during the finishing pass. Therefore, the wire is heated and drawn at the same time in a dual process. Now the wire is made up in the final form and packaged. The wire that is created in this way then goes to the next company that will process it further or to the end customer. So far, so simple, but naturally, there is more to it. The secret why Birkenhoff is another word for optimal solutions. Or also, the values which are built into every BEDRA product, the inner values of the wire, so to speak. Precise process control is extremely important for the production of fine and very fine wires. This control is the result of many years of experience, engineering skills, and technical innovation. One of many examples here is the relationship of the drawing steps to the heating phases, so that the wire does not break during drawing. The knowledge of what alloy is used with which wire thickness and is heated for how long stems from a wealth of experience which we have gathered and refined for over a century. Who else can say that? Another reason for the high quality of our wires is the complete process autarky. In other words, we do not use any external products or services. From delivery of the purest metals to the finished and packaged end product, since we have mastered all the production technologies ourselves, we can convincingly stand behind everything that leaves our plant. And our success in the marketplace proves us right. Among the most important values which are embedded in BEDRA solutions is the unique quality of products and service. We guarantee it. The tests for quality are not only used at the beginning and end of the production process, but continually accompany it throughout. By the time a wire has been delivered, it has passed about 30 quality assurance examinations. Quality is also top priority for our worldwide service. Service teams are waiting around the clock for all questions and problems. They always consist of a salesman and a technician, just the way you need it. We are at the pulse of the marketplace, the technical development and the customer's needs. That is what you will find at the Birkenhoff Competence Center. This is where we bundle all our joint resources in dialogue with customers, scientists and technicians. The result is not only new or improved products, but also custom-made differentiated services. They make us unmistakable. The field in which Birkenhoff has the most obvious advantages in competence and innovation is spark erosion. When an electrical discharge takes place, the material which is hit by the weight of the exiting electrons is removed, sort of like precision milling. If 1 million discharges per second vaporize the material into plasma, then temperatures of over 10,000 degrees Celsius result. But the workpiece still remains cold. This key technology for high-precision working of electrically conductive material only became mature enough for industrial use in the late 60s. The high-performance electrode, which digs a canyon accurate down to the micrometer on a programmed track through the workpiece, first had to be developed. BEDRA participated in the breakthrough of the new leading-edge technology from the very beginning. In cooperation with research institutes and producers of wire erosion machines, microfine wire electrodes coated with functional layers were developed which are adapted to the conditions in the cutting gap. They are used in the manufacture of highly accurate molds and stamping tools, and for direct working of individual high-precision components. Look at high-precision watches, electric razors, telephones, Formula One transmissions and chassis, or even the ultra-small pumps, robots, or micromotors that are revolutionizing the chemical industry, just as much as they are revolutionizing surgery. You will find solutions from Birkenhoff again and again. The old mechanical analog solutions are being replaced more and more often, from communications to the automobile. Keyword, drive-by-wire. Connectors are the significant factor for the reliability of digital systems, be they board-to-board connections or flexible circuit boards, microswitches or modular connection systems. Our wire solutions are developed, produced, and delivered according to customer wishes in special alloy variants for the automotive industry, industrial electronics, telecommunications, and information technology. They can take high thermal loads, are corrosion resistant, and are equipped with functional layers. New welding applications demand special new welding electrodes for demanding techniques like robotic laser soldering. BEDRA supplies additional materials for laser soldering and shielded arc welding, which are used, for example, in the automotive industry or in equipment construction. Our aluminum bronze wires are suitable for offshore use, thanks to the ease of working with them, the clean flow characteristics in arc welding, and the powerful welds they produce without cracks. There is also another main priority than just the technical requirements for products which are used in medical technology. They may, under no circumstances, cause injury. The purity and precision of the starting materials are a requirement for the special alloys used for single-use and reusable scalpels in surgery. Another special field is anchor wires, which anchor the bristles of a toothbrush. We were able to make a remarkable innovation in this field. Multiple grooves in the anchor wires which tremendously reduce the risk of the filaments being pulled out. The fine wire solutions used in the design of spectacles have similarly high demands. A customer who decides to buy a sophisticated pair of glasses today has a good chance of meeting up with BEDRA. We, in close cooperation with well-known international designers, have been the leading supplier of high-quality fine wire solutions for such purposes for years now. We develop innovative materials for every component of frames in close cooperation with the producers. This is the basis for our diamond line concept, whose product solutions are completely free of nickel, while still maintaining a low weight. And finally, Birkenhoff also develops and produces very special customized solutions for industrial applications or household goods, fashion jewelry, packaging elements, or gift articles. The so-called soft skills are the most important criteria for end customers and parts suppliers. These include factors like delivery performance, application consulting, problem-solving competence, customer-oriented logistics solutions, and rapid and precise order handling. Birkenhoff, where 2/3 of the sales come from exports, counts on its international competence in marketing and sales. We are present in the major cities of the world, in Tokyo, New York, Chicago, Paris, just as in Shanghai and Singapore. Our products are not only available there through our global logistics network, but our specialists from sales and service are there too, so that they can take care of our customers worldwide. Think globally, act locally. Birkenhoff is at home all over the world and has its roots here. We feel responsible for the region and act accordingly. Now you know about Birkenhoff and our potential, but you have yet to see what's most important. Have a look.